everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, where the Texas Tech faithful hope their Red Raiders stay red hot and improve on their 4-0 start. They'll have to do it against Landry Jones and the 17th-ranked Oklahoma Sooners, who come to town desperate to avoid back-to-back losses in the Big 12. It's the Red Raiders and the Sooners in what could be an old-fashioned shootout on the plains of West Texas. And welcome everybody to Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, where fall arrived very suddenly overnight. The temperature is in the high 40s as Oklahoma takes on Texas Tech. Before the first sellout crowd here since 2010, they expect to set the stadium record today with more than 60,000 on hand. And the locals are fired up as the Red Raiders are off to a 4-0 start. They moved into the top 25 of the coaches poll this week after last week's win at Iowa State, the best of their 4 victories so far. And here come the Red Raiders, led by Tommy Tuberville. In his 3rd season, starting to win over the locals. A win today over Oklahoma would certainly make him even that much more popular. Good afternoon and welcome everybody. Sean McDonough along with Chris Spielman, joined shortly by Quint Kessenich. Delighted to have you with us. Oklahoma arrives here a disappointing 2-1. That loss was 2 weeks ago at home against Kansas State. They had a bye week to think about that last week. So here they are in Lubbock taking on a much improved Texas Tech team. The man who needs to be much improved for the Sooners is the quarterback Landry Jones.
Yeah, Sean, you wouldn't think a guy that started 4 years is struggling with confidence. And the reason why he's struggling with confidence is this: he's not comfortable with his wide receivers, plus pressure bothers him. But look, you've had a training camp, you've had 3 games, you have 2 weeks of practice. It's time to get comfortable. If they don't get comfortable, they don't have a chance against a very good #1 defense, in fact, so far this year.
2 prolific quarterbacks in this game, including the Red Raiders' Seth Doege, who last year in their upset win over the Sooners in Norman threw for 441 yards and 4 touchdowns. They'll spread you all over the field and wing it around. Should be an up-tempo game. The big difference for Texas Tech this year is a much improved defense.
Well, Tommy Tuberville went back to his past and hired his old buddy from Ole Miss, Art Kaufman. Art Kaufman has brought a fundamentally sound defense. The kids have bought in. Where they're really good is on the defensive line. They finally have depth. Last year against Oklahoma, they played 6 walk-ons. That's not the case this year. They'll get in your face, they'll pressure you, and they play sound.
They're #1 in the country in total defense, but they'll get their stiffest test of the season today. Oklahoma and Texas Tech from Lubbock, the kickoff right after this.